always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today.
Time and temperature brought to you by Peachtree Pest Control, protecting what matters most.
Get the latest video in one click at WJBF.com.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 4, as the last week of early voting gets underway, election offices report record numbers of South Carolina voters turning up. Why they say it's best to vote early.
Plus, reflecting on the past and honoring the present. The street name change being celebrated 50 years later.
And the new law to help curb the teacher shortage in the state of Georgia. As your News at 4 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 4.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Brad Means.
And I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with the Augusta Green Jackets making a big announcement. We're taking a live look now at the Soul Bar on Broad Street in Augusta, where we understand the organization is looking to bridge the gap between the Garden City and North Augusta.
We are going to cover today's big announcement for you on News Channel 6. Hold on, what's that lady saying? Is she making the announcement, Tara? Let's just listen.
We wanted it to be more than a logo or a jersey. We wanted it to be authentic to this community and rooted in the story that already belongs in Augusta. And that story is soul. Augusta's connection to the soul and funk music is known around the world, most famously through James Brown, the godfather of soul, and Sharon Jones, both raised here in Augusta. Their influence helped shape soul, funk, R&B, hip-hop, and generations of performers who followed. That is what makes the Augusta Soul special. It is music, but it is also more than that. It is the pride, it is movement, it is resilience, and it is creativity. It is the feeling of a community with a rhythm all on its own. To bring this identity to life, we are proud to work with local artist Jason Craig, once again, who helped design the Augusta Soul logo and jersey. Having the local artists involved was important to us because this identity needed to feel connected to the people, the culture, and the creative energy of Augusta. Jason's work helped capture this style, rhythm, and spirit we wanted this brand to represent. As we continue into the 2026 season, the Augusta Soul will carry our season tagline, Play with Soul. For us, that means playing with energy, playing with pride, playing with passion, and playing with a way that represents the heartbeat of this community. Minor League Baseball gives us a special opportunity to tell stories to fans in meaningful ways. With the Augusta Soul, we are honoring the artists who move the world, the places that shape the sound, and the fans who continue to give this community its energy today. We are proud to introduce the Augusta Soul.
A lot of excitement going on with our Augusta Green Jackets, infusing that feeling of soul into the team. We'll recap this big announcement for you coming up at 5.
Meanwhile, early voting continues across South Carolina as we are closing in on the primary election. It is time now for a first look at the weather.
Meteorologist Avery Gray joining us now.
Well, hey guys, it is a great day for us here in the CSRA because we don't have much rainfall going on this early evening. Live Viper 6 radar completely clear across our viewing area. Just a few of those showers and storms staying off towards our coastline. Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam finally showing some pockets of sunshine peeking through the area. Our temperature change within the last 24 hours is drastic. This time yesterday, it was feeling what I would even say a little bit on the chillier side outside, but we are 18 degrees warmer in Edgefield, Lincoln, and Wilkes County at the moment, 14 degrees warmer here in Richmond County. Temperatures across the CSRA in the low to mid 80s, sitting at 82 in Augusta as winds come in from that northwest direction. Not much of a breeze out there. Wind gusts gusting up to around 5 miles per hour. Some thunderstorms expected through the overnight tonight. Light showers for Tuesday, but then plenty of clear skies, if not a cloud in sight, is expected come Wednesday. I'll have more on that coming soon. Back to you guys.
Avery, thanks. One person in jail charged with impersonating an officer in Aiken County. Jonathan Willard accused in an incident that happened Friday on Banks Mill Road near Club Drive. He's also charged with kidnapping. Deputies say if you have had any encounters with Willard posing as an officer, please call the law where you live. 2 people are in the hospital after a house fire in Aiken County. This was yesterday on Richland Avenue when officers found 2 people with injuries from the fire and smoke. still trying to figure out what caused it.
This is an historic day for one area of Augusta. 50 years ago today, Augusta's Gwinnett Street was officially changed to Laney Walker Boulevard. It was originally named after British-born Button Gwinnett, who was one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence. The new name, unveiled on June 1st, 1976, honors educator Lucy Craft Laney and Reverend C.T. Walker, who founded Tabernacle Baptist Church in 1885.
Well, tomorrow, the Richmond County Board of Education is going to take another look at the budget for next year. There's a public meeting at the BOE headquarters on Broad Street, 6 o'clock tomorrow night if you want to go and find out how they're spending your tax money. Another meeting is Tuesday, June 16th at 6. That's at A.R. Johnson. Again, the public welcome to these meetings. They'll also be live streamed on the school district's website.
WJBF and our Giving Your Best partners are preparing for our annual summer blood drive next week at Television Park. Shepherd Community Blood Center will be on site Thursday, June 11th, with their blood mobile. They're currently down to a 2-day supply. Every donation stays local, and you can help save up to 3 lives when you roll up your sleeve. Sign up by using the QR code on your screen to select a time slot.
Well, here we are kicking off a brand new month. And you know, every June, Nexstar stations across the country celebrate our founding with a day of caring. Our parent company, Nexstar, set to observe its 30th anniversary a week from Friday. And so this year, in the spirit of giving back to the community, we are taking donations to support the Fisher House. That's a place to stay for families of military service members and veterans who are receiving medical treatment. There are only 2 Fisher Houses in the state of Georgia. One services VA Augusta, the other Eisenhower Army Medical Center.
Some of the hidden benefits we've seen of Founders Day, there's team building and camaraderie outside of an office setting that I think gives people a sense of purpose and a sense of belonging that you might not get during your regular workday life.
It feels good and everyone has a smile on their face, and I think when you give, it brings a smile, a cheerful heart. That's what it is.
You can drop items off here at Television Park through Thursday, June 11th, or donate directly through an Amazon wish list. Just scan the QR code on your screen and you'll get a link to that list. Georgia lawmakers looking for people to be teachers. They need them. A new law lets retired lawmakers looking for people to be teachers. They need them. A new law lets retired educators go back to work and still keep their retirement benefits. You have to wait at least 1 year before you go back to the classroom.
One of the counties that I represent, in September 25, there was 6 classrooms in the K through 5 school that did not have a degree teacher in classroom. As of February of 26, in that same county, there were still 3. What that means, that meant these students went this period of time, 6-8 months, without a degree teacher in the classroom.
This bill has a sunset clause of 4 years, but Hickman says it can be extended if they need to. A new summer opportunity for local middle school students. Today, the start of the STEAM summer camp at Payne College. It's made possible through a partnership with the STEAM truck. Lots of hands-on learning with science, technology, engineering, art, and math.
Giving our children of the community an opportunity to be exposed to this level of STEM and STEAM programming instead of them home languishing for the first week after school. And so we're delighted that we could pull together over 100. We started with 75 and now we have over 100 children that we are able to serve in our local community.
This program runs through Friday.
Tomorrow on Jenny, a new childhood early learning center is opening in Augusta later this summer. We'll talk with the owner of the new Primrose School of Augusta. Matt Gregory tells us about the ages the school will serve, the curriculum, and teaching methods. He also tells parents how to go about searching for the right daycare.
What I like to tell people that I'm speaking with is just to start your search early. Ideally, during pregnancy, you're starting to think through this, and the benefits of starting early allows you to start scheduling tours at different schools, prepare questions, and kind of create a mental model for yourself and your family for how you're going to go out and look for schools that are going to be best for your children.
Plus a new book by a local doctor, Hot Flashes, Cold Truths, and a free class for aspiring writers and writing teachers, the Summer Institute at AU. It's all coming up tomorrow at 12:30 on Jenny. Tens of thousands of people flooded Charlotte for the tune-up football match over the weekend.
Coming up, a look at the energy for preparations for this year's World Cup. It is coming soon, and people are psyched.
Next, DT in Chicago.
Yeah, it's also their last tune-up before the games start to count. We are 11 months away from the 2027 Masters Tournament, and now is the time to sign up for tickets and badges. The ticket application is currently open at masters.com. You have until June 20th to sign up to apply for daily tournament and practice round passes. Tickets are awarded by random selection. We have a link for you to apply on our website, WJBF.com.
A cold front pushing through tonight, likely to bring strong to severe storms to the area. I'll have the futurecast right after this.
The CSRA's favorite news app is now even better with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app.
Forbes magazine named him.
Imagine that.
Where can you find prices this low on your summer must-haves? At Hamrick's Ultimate Bargain Savings Event. Ultimate Bargain Men's Shorts, $5. Skechers for the family, 50% off. Ultimate Bargain Tees, $5. Clark's Hanging Sandals, $20. 100-foot silver bullet hose 2.0, $40. Lawn and garden decor, 60% off. Men's Famous Maker shorts and polos, $10. Find your summer must-haves for less. Ultimate Bargain Savings Event, only at Hamrick's.
The CSRA is full of amazing women. Women who inspire. Women who innovate. Women who lead. That's why News Channel 6 brings you Women to Watch.
On the last Wednesday of each month, News Channel 6 recognizes local businesswomen who are making a positive impact in our community.
Nominate someone today at WJBF.com. Sponsored by the Barnes Law Office.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. Here's a look at Live Viper 6 radar, where we are completely clear across the CSRE when it comes to rainfall. Maybe just this smallest shower starting to enter into our furthest north county. That's a tongue twister. Up there in Saluda, we are seeing that there are quite a few thunderstorms along the Charleston coastline there, producing a little bit of lightning. But overall, they have some heavier downpours with them. We aren't seeing that quite yet here in CSRA, but we are expecting some strong to severe thunderstorms later tonight. Terry Liebert Hyundai Skyview Cam showing a very beautiful view outside of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So thankfully a great beach day for them out there. I know my mom is in Hilton Head Island. She said it was beautiful out there today as well. But here in Augusta, also beautiful. 81 degrees is our temperature, feeling like 84 winds coming in now from the southwest at 6 miles per hour. Dew points at 69 degrees, and you can see those wind gusts around 5 miles per hour. And our temperatures across the CSRA in the low 80s, even the upper 70s, stuck in the upper 70s for some across the CSRA, sitting at 85 there in Louisville. And the Live Viper 6 weather team is proud to announce that we are launching your neighborhood network powered by Tempest. And so we can get very hyper-local weather data here because of Tempest weather stations. So we have right now all of the access to rain totals, humidity, temperatures, all of those things right at our fingertips. It's 83 degrees in Augusta. You can see right there along the river. It's 87 degrees. 84 as you head further out into Aiken County. This is across the Augusta Metro. We also have it in the northeast viewing area, everywhere across the CSRA. 84 degrees there in Saluda. That continues with the southwest viewing area as well. 84 in Louisville, 85 degrees in Waynesboro there. And so if you would like to learn more about the Live Viper 6 Neighborhood Network powered by Tempest, go ahead and scan that QR code on your screen. We are super excited for this partnership. And for the rest of today, you can expect temperatures to be in those 80s, low 80s, and then we drop down to 73 by 10 o'clock tonight. We are expecting rain through the overnight hours, and that does bring us the potential for some strong to severe storms, but we're mainly watching that severe threat as it stays towards the west of us, and that's something that we're kind of used to. But here's a look at that on our futurecast. Here we can see that cold front that we're tracking, and as it pushes further southward, going to produce a lot of rainfall towards our Mississippi and Alabama folks. But here in the CSRA, we'll stay mostly dry. A few pop-up showers by 11:15, and through the overnight is when we start to see the most rainfall push into the area, bringing us those scattered thunderstorms as well. Here's a look at your 10-day forecast, and we are looking nice ahead. We're back to sunshine on Wednesday, but that cold front going to drop our temperatures off quite a bit. 77 on your Wednesday. Now it's time to go beyond the forecast. Here's meteorologist Miller Hyatt with a look at what to expect this month as we kick off hurricane season.
The hurricane season is here, and usually as we begin in June, we see a low amount of activity. But as we go into the peak of the hurricane season, late August and September, that's when we start to see numerous storms develop. So this time of the year, the month of June, we see development usually closer to home in the Gulf and along the Atlantic seaboard. We have old, stalled out cold fronts that can spark formations as we go into the month of June. So we'll have to watch that very closely, and I'll have more details on formation zones and what to expect this hurricane season on my Beyond the Forecast blog. You can find that on WJBF.com.
And just remember, it only takes one storm tracking into Georgia or South Carolina to make it a bad year for the CSRA. Before things get active, take a little time this week to review your family emergency plan and double check your supplies. We'll be tracking the tropics every single day, keeping you updated on air and online. We'll be right back.
After my motorcycle, for me, that's one of the reasons I come here, is that I want that unique look. I want to get something that you can get from a department store that you know many different people have. I want something that is one of a kind, and that people will ask me, where'd you get that jacket or shirt or whatever. It makes me feel good.
Stealing a man's land.
Time with your family is sacred. I cherish the moments I spend with my wife and son every day. As a lawyer, I know how an injury can change all of that in an instant. It impacts your health, your work, your loved ones, your whole life. I'm Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy. After your accident, I'm here to help you recover and get what you deserve for your injuries so you can get back to the moments that really matter. After an accident, call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy. 706-724-7224.
Giving your best on News Channel 6. Amazing people doing amazing things for our community. That's what Giving Your Best represents. Everyday heroes making a difference right here in the CSRA.
Do you know a local volunteer who goes the extra mile to help others? Nominate them for the Giving Your Best Award at WJBF.com/GYB.
Giving Your Best on News Channel 6. Proudly sponsored by Science Go, Piedmont Augusta, and Security Federal Bank. Is rainy weather putting a damper on your day? Enter to win your very own Live Viper 6 umbrella today. Visit WJBF.com and click on Contest. Then fill out the entry form for your chance to win.
Getting your hands on a Live Viper 6 umbrella has never been easier. Lucky winners will be announced weekdays on News Channel 6. Who knows? It could be you.
Sponsored by Busby's Heating and Air. When quality matters, call Busby's. Caring for Carolina. Throughout the years, News Channel 6 has been honored to impact the lives of thousands of families in need. It's our way of giving back to the community we proudly serve. Sponsored by Bridgestone.
The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
Key meeting at the White House today over President Trump's controversial nearly $1.8 billion, quote, anti-weaponization fund, which could pay out some of his allies using taxpayer dollars. But backlash is growing, including among some Republicans, what they're saying and what's going on Capitol Hill, too. I'm Olivia Rubin with those details coming up.
Plus, the key legislation lawmakers can't seem to agree on. Plus, airports in cities like Boston, LA, and New York are facing potential consequences, why it could impact international travel. Your news at 4:30 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 4:30.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dee Griffin. Thanks so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with the backlash growing over the Trump administration's plan to, for a first look at our weather with meteorologist Avery Gray. And it was sort of a cloudy day, but I didn't see any drops, at least not yet.
Yeah, that's right, Dee. Not yet. We are tracking a few showers, mostly thunderstorms, though, on Live Viper 6 radar right now. Here's a look at that. You can see that almost all of these thunderstorms either have a special weather statement with it or a severe thunderstorm warning, and so that's just kind of what we're in a taste for this afternoon as they move further from that northwest direction, southwest into the CSRA, but a very electrical storm that they have right there, heading right towards the lake. So just make sure if you know anybody on the lake, tell them it's time to get out of there. 23 lightning strikes within the span of 3 minutes. And if you are close enough to hear thunder, you are close enough to get struck. Here's Terry Lambert Hyundai's Gabby Cam outside of Soap Creek Marina. You can see those clouds starting to build up there on over the lake, so just make sure you're mindful of that. It's 87 degrees in McCormick County, plenty warm enough for that severe thunderstorm to keep some speed to it. 81 degrees in Augusta. We're at 78 in Sylvania at the moment as winds come in from the northeast. And we're expected sunshine and no more storms. That package arriving Wednesday. More on that in just a bit.
Much. We'll see you in a few more minutes. The White House is weighing a proposal that could this weekend's box office hits. How your Hollywood highlights next.
Track thunderstorms as they make their way into the CSRA. We'll have all the latest coming up.
Your most watched local news is getting a big plus. WJBF 6 Plus, now on demand. Whether you have Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, or Samsung TV Plus, our new streaming app is easy to download for your television. Plus, it's totally free with no subscription required. WJBF 6 Plus, built for the way you watch. WJBF 6 Plus is brought to you by the Mike Costello Law Firm. Do yourself a favor. Call the Mike Costello Law Firm.
I applied for disability. They denied.
Women to Watch on News Channel 6, sponsored by the Barnes Law Office.
Independent horror film Backrooms is a box office stunner.
Found a place. It's massive in there.
Taking in $82 million in domestic ticket sales in its opening weekend. Its budget, just $10 million, making it one of the most profitable movies of the year. And the film's director, YouTube star Kane Parsons. He's only 20 years old, now the youngest director ever to debut at #1 with a feature film.
Migrating here to this version of filmmaking under the sort of Hollywood notion, if you want to call it that, I think feels like I have an engine for what I do.
Backrooms is based on Parsons' YouTube horror series about a furniture store owner who finds a secret doorway that leads him to an endless stretch of nondescript rooms.
If this is what we can expect from young filmmakers, like, we are in for some good movies.
It's not just Backrooms generating massive appeal for the Gen Z crowd.
I thought we were having a nice day!
Obsession, another low-budget horror film, also directed by a YouTube star, has taken in more than $104 million, posting 3 consecutive weekends of growth, the first non-Christmas release to enjoy such a streak since Jaws in 1975. And earlier this year, Iron Lung, a horror movie from YouTube star Markiplier, brought in more than $50 million on a $4 million budget. Industry observers are left to consider whether this is the beginning of a paradigm shift for Hollywood. Allison Cossack, ABC News, New York.
It's very interesting. I ended up having to go to Backdoor, and I still don't get it. I'm confused. All right, there's already talk of I said Backrooms, I said Backdoors. I'm still, like I said, confused by the movie. Backrooms and a sequel. They're talking about that. Parsons, who turns 21 this month, says despite making this movie for the big screen, he's still committed to his fans on YouTube.
Here's tonight's ABC Primetime Preview from On the Red Carpet. At 8/7 Central, a special encore presentation of The Mystery of Richard Simmons, a Diane Sawyer special. Local news, then Jimmy Kimmel Live with guests Olivia Wilde and Adewale Akinnuye Abaje.
In Georgia, family means everything. At Peach State Insurance, we believe protecting family shouldn't drain your wallet. That's why we work with top carriers to find affordable rates that fit every stage of life without ever cutting corners on protection. Because when you're with Peach State, you're not just a customer, you're family. Peach State Insurance. Don't overpay. Call today.
After 33 years.
Every hero needs a sidekick, especially for tasks like roofing. Leave that up to us, the professionals.
Roof located.
So you can do main character things, like the dishes.
So did you fix the roof?
Oh, you know it. Just another day of being your superhero.
And the laundry?
If your roof needs fixing.
Call Mr. Hicks.
We make it. We ship it.
You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back, and just like that, we are experiencing our first severe thunderstorm warning of the day, and this is for McCormick and Lincoln counties at the moment. This storm right here is producing 60-mile-per-hour winds. The National Weather Service said that it already has been taking down some trees, limbs, power lines, so it has a nice gusty wind with it, so just make sure you are prepared for that. It's also very electrical and expecting up to penny-sized hail. Not only that, but it is coming into the area of the lake there, and so they do say that the waves can start to capsize, so if you are on the water or you know anyone on the water, I really would like you to urge them to get off of the water now. Terry Lambert Hyundai Sky View Cam showing all of those clouds in the distance. This is over Soap Creek Marina. Thankfully not seeing anyone out in the water right now. Hopefully they'll all start to be coming in soon. 81 degrees is our temperature right now in Augusta. Winds coming in from the southwest direction. Everyone across the CSRA quite warm right now. We're at 81 in Augusta, 88 in Lincolnton and McCormick County, 79 in Sylvania. But let's go ahead and take it up to the northeast here, where we can see our temperatures across our northeastern viewing area, where we are expecting that severe thunderstorm to roll on through here any minute. It is quite warm, 86 degrees, 87 degrees, so just keep that in mind. This thing isn't slowing down anytime soon, and those temperatures were brought to you by the Live Viper 6 Neighborhood Network, powered by Tempest. Take a look at that. Scan the QR code now if you would like any more information on what we're doing here. So we are still in that marginal risk, already seeing the severe thunderstorm warnings, and so here's a look at our future cast and what you can expect. Cold front pushing through, bringing us strong to severe thunderstorms through the evening. That continues into the overnight hour. Tuesday by 2 a.m. expecting widespread rain to push really from the western direction towards our eastern counties. There it is by 4 a.m. starting to break apart by 6 o'clock in the morning. Then Tuesday afternoon, you can expect spotty showers and thunderstorms once again. We cleared out Tuesday night into Wednesday. And after Wednesday, things are drying down quite a bit when it comes for dew point temperatures. The dew points drop down to 51 on Wednesday, also dropping our rain chances as well. Only a 30% chance for rain for your Tuesday. And we're cooling down with temperatures quite a bit, 79 on Wednesday, 77 on Wednesday. And not only are we cooling down with daytime highs, our overnight lows are starting to challenge some records here. Forecasted low for Wednesday night at 52, same for Thursday. You can see those record low temperatures. And so we are getting a little bit on the cooler side. Here's a look at your 10-day forecast. Sunshine is straight ahead. We'll be right back.
I'm Altima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Support your community.
It is a Viper 6 alert day as we track severe weather.
The Live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on for the entire CSRA.
Experience for a surfer off the coast of Santa Barbara. The writer says he was about a quarter of a mile from the shore when a mother and baby whale popped up right next to him. He captured the whole encounter with his camera. The movement knocked him off his board, but he quickly got back on as the two passed by. How sweet. That is nice. I just want to come and say hello. Oh, wow. What an experience. Well, that does it for this half hour. There's more coverage you can count on coming up next at 5, including why South Carolina state election advice. Not waiting until election day to cast your vote.
Follow News Channel 6 on Instagram.
Every conversation is a connection. We're here to keep you in the moment.
From morning walks to community events, we're here to keep you involved.
Life's best moments should be heard, and we're here to make sure you don't miss a thing.
Hearing Associates of South Carolina.
We're here for North Augusta.
The latest attack from bird